What is up, boys and girls, winners and winnerettes? Boy, I really need to upload more videos. I've been streaming so much that I haven't been able to get my YouTube videos up, but I didn't have youth group tonight, so I figured I would spend that time here to record a nice little video for you. And if you guys have been keeping track of my match history and all that, you'll know that I haven't been playing League all that much recently, so it kind of cuts down on how much content I have available to me. The recent changes to Fizz is why I'm doing this video, because I tried them out recently, and because people were like, oh, Lich Bane's dead, like, you need to build them completely different, which was really unfortunate to me, because Fizz has always kind of been one of my go-to champions that if I really need to try hard, and I'm putting all my effort in, Fizz really rewards staying on top of your effort, like putting 100% try-hard effort in, Fizz really rewards that. So this idea that he's going to be completely different, I'm going to have to relearn. Also, right here, if you just notice, Annie's been auto-attacking me a bunch, and I've been pulling backwards enough to keep her within caster range, so she ends up not actually trading that well with me, just a small little thing there. So, so the idea of having to relearn like how to play him, because not rushing Lich Bane is actually a huge change in play style for Fizz. I know it doesn't really seem like it, but you know, the recommendations were to rush a Deathfire Grasp. And I've never really ever liked Deathfire Grasp on Fizz. I always felt he had enough burst, and to put so much of investment on creating a higher single target burst just didn't seem necessary for Fizz, since his single target burst was already so high. And with the changes, you know, I tried rushing DFG, and he felt way too much like how Ahri is right now, where it's like if you hit the charm, then you can kill him with your combo. While with Fizz, I've always liked the fact that if they're a squishier target, you can kill them pretty much with a QW auto and then E onto them. And then if they're kind of a little bit of a bigger target, you can kill them with your ultimate QW E, you know, auto combo, etc. So when I tried to rush the DFG, it felt really awkward, and then plus I don't like having to use the active, which is more just like a lazy preference there. But so I decided, this game I would actually just try and rush the Lich Bane still. And so right there I made a misplay, and I flashed and didn't get an auto attack in because I accidentally canceled it, which really sucked because it easily would have killed her. As for, if you guys are wondering what runes and masteries I'm using 21-9, and I make sure for 21 offense, I make sure to get the AD per level as well as the flat AD. I think I get cooldown reduction, then of course the AP stuff is Spellblade, and then for the defense I actually go the block, health regen, and then instead of the Juggernaut 3% health, I get the 2 magic resist, just because the 3% health really doesn't seem like that big of a deal, and plus when I'm going as Annie, that little bit of magic resist would be nice, so that's why I went ahead and got that. And then for my my runes, I'm just using same runes I've been using on Fizz for a long time, which is Hybrid Reds, Ability Power Quints, Magic Resist Blues, and Armor Yellows. And so you'll see here, I'm rushing. I actually went double Dorians, and then I'm going for the Sheen. A lot of people say this is a bit overkill, to like you get a kind of a mana overload, but I disagree. One thing I don't like about the new DFG Rush build is that you really have a lot of mana issues, which you don't have if you rush Sheen, because you get that extra, 250 or so mana. And against Annie, I really expected her to... I'm used to the Annie matchup being that she could pretty much kill me whenever, because she has a huge burst. So that's why I went the double Dorians here, and I actually messed up that. We killed Annie, and I think I could have gotten away there if I had kind of thought about the fact that Nocturne was 6, and then kind of used my skills a little better accordingly. So normally you'd want to get a little bit of health there, just so Annie can't instant combo you, because you can't E away if she's already stunned you. So if she drops the instant Tibbers on you, then drops the combo, does 700, 800 damage, then drops an Ignite on you, maybe an auto attack or two, she's probably going to kill you if you don't have any health. So right here I knew that I could pretty much just walk up to her and basically kill her, just because I knew she didn't have Tibbers, because I had looked earlier and she'd already used it for some reason. So I hit her with the ultimate, hit her with the E, then Nocturne decides to tower dive me, so I'm just kind of laughing at him because I knew he couldn't get me, and then I just continue to farm. you'll see here, I didn't really roam all that much to start, but later on, pretty soon here, I'm going to start roaming a lot. And that's something you need to do with Fizz. Once you hit kind of a power spike, you need to make sure that you're roaming. But at the same time, I think I'm trying to save for Lich Bane. I'm going to go get the, I believe I go get the blasting one, which also contributes to the fact that I haven't been roaming that much. But first we're going to go up here. We're going to see this nice little Nocturne. J4 is going to flash in, ultimate him. I can't do anything because the Cataclysm's there, and I didn't really want to E over, because if I E'd over just for mobility, then I would have no mana, since J4 actually took the blue buff with his red buff, which I was like, freaking sucks. There's a few situations in this game where I actually am and it really stinks, but just shows, you know, if I went DFG rush, I would always be without blue buff, which really sucks. So I'm gonna go back and get a blasting rod and maybe some health potions, maybe a ward, I'm not sure. Yeah, so exactly what I said. Blasting wand rather, health potion, ward, and you'll see here standard skill max order. You know, just because E or W was buffed, the scaling wasn't buffed. It's still good to max E and then Q, and then right there, that was another point where I had seen that she didn't have her timbers up, so I just decided to kill her. And so right there, I definitely could have played that better. I'm gonna actually go back and show you guys what I could have done here. So I get ulted here, and then if I would have dodged. If I would have dodged him there by, instead of going toward the tower, going a little bit past it, then he would have missed another auto attack, and then I possibly could have gotten away there. So that was just kind of an unfortunate situation, but then J4 is going to end up using his ult on him, which, I mean, I was kind of like, you know, why in the heck did you do that? Also, that was my phone dropping, so sorry about that. And yeah, if you guys haven't been checking out my stream, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, generally 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but if you guys have checked out my stream at all, you know that I stream early a lot of the time, or I'll stream late a lot of the time. So the main thing you can do is if you follow me at twitch.tv/DoubleWinning, you'll get a little email notification, or if you're using better twitch.tv, it'll notify you when you're actually on the Twitch page. As well as if you follow me on twitter.com/DoubleWinning and facebook.com/DoubleWinning. I always post on there when I'm streaming. I don't always post on YouTube. I post most of the time when I'm on YouTube, but sometimes if I'm not on schedule, I'll just kind of be like, hey, what up, homies, on Twitter and Facebook, and then if you guys are following there, you get a little special stream. A lot of people have been asking me, you know, like, why don't I do more viewer games? And the thing is, I like doing viewer games. The only thing is, it makes me really, really rusty. So like, this is a solo queue game. I forgot to say that at the very beginning, but this is a gold 3 solo queue game. No, it was gold 4 heading into gold 3. Just because I play so many viewer games, because basically whenever I play League nowadays, I'm streaming or something like that. So, and then you guys are always like, oh, I want to play viewer games, so I'll play viewer games with you because I enjoy it. But at the same time, it makes my solo queue games really, really bad, because in viewer games I can do whatever I want and basically get like 35 million kills, and then we win the game just by association of that. But I just want you guys to know it's not because I don't enjoy playing them. It's just that, a lot of my YouTube videos, the legitimacy comes from what my ranking is, and, a little bit of it at least. And so I know you guys know that I have a general idea of what I'm talking about just because I've been playing this game for 3 years or so. And so, I guess I want to play more solo queue, and so you guys are going to have to get used to that. But at the same time, I want to dedicate more. I would prefer if maybe like Monday, Tuesdays, I did more solo queue, and then Thursdays maybe I could put more effort into viewer games or something like that, But if I ever do viewer games, it's pretty much always going to be at the end of the stream, just because another thing is, also, this is some pretty good outplays here. You guys can enjoy this. But another pretty big reason I don't like doing viewer games that much is because it kills the view count. And I know view count, like, it's not. I'm not trying to be selfish here and be like, oh, I only want viewers, but I mean, I am streaming to get an audience, And if you guys are playing the games, that means you're not being active in chat. If you're not being active in chat, then people don't stay around as long. If people don't stay around as long, then the stream isn't found by more people. And if it isn't found by more people, then the viewers just kind of dwindle down. And it's kind of like this vacuum of where if people aren't talking, then people aren't talking, and then if people aren't talking, people are leaving, and if people are leaving, then people are leaving. Like, I know it sounds like I just repeated myself over and over, but that's how it works. You know, I have been pretty excited because my projections for, which sounds super like analytical and all that, but I mean, when I first started doing YouTube, that was the only way I got views, is because I knew how to study analytics and stuff like that. My initial like guesstimates for how many viewers. Also, look at this next level here. I decided to go ahead and take a nap in it because I was freaking embarrassed. My initial guesstimates for where we would be at is pretty much spot on. You know, we've been averaging, we've been hitting 30 to 40 viewers, which is really, really awesome. You know, when I get that nice spike of viewers when I first start the stream and I'm having a good game on solo queue, it's really cool because you guys all come out and you chat and you follow, and we got the little follower notifications. We got the new donation sounds for when people donate, which I really do appreciate, guys. I'll have a video coming out here at the end of the month for all the people who've donated to me, just because it's so incredibly generous, and I can't even begin to thank you guys accordingly. Especially, some of you have been ridiculously generous. Like, I don't even understand it. I don't feel like I deserved it, but at the same time, I want to do whatever I can to help you guys out. And so that was something I was wondering right there. Is I didn't know if that bush was warded because they didn't walk away for a long time. But oh, this is nice here. So on stream, I was like, all right, time to put some ham on my sandwich, because I was waiting for my cooldowns, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I can kill her. So I E'd forward, which probably wasn't my best choice, but I figured I could dodge because she didn't have the stun up. And so I get the W auto, and then I fire the Q off, and then she stuns me here, and I'm kind of like, oh no, I need to close the distance. So she's going to kite here with Tibbers, which was smart of her, but it's all a matter of when my cooldowns come up, and I also can avoid unit collision because I'm Fizz, so I get an auto attack off on here. The dot is going to start burning her. Nocturne ultimates, I freak out, I get the Q off on her. I thought Nocturne was coming to kill me, but it turns out that he was just going for a different team fight, so I get my fancy butt out of there, and then I jump over the wall and send it back. Their Nocturne goes a really weird build here. If you guys look, he's going Static Shiv, Lizard Elder, Tiamat, Berserker Greaves, so he's going super offensive, and that was kind of, he probably should have just gone Lizard Elder, Brutalizer, and then gone tanky after that, just because that way he can still be a threat for early mid game, but then late game he can still be the initiator his team needs, because they're going to have enough damage with Annie and Varus, but most of their team just didn't really build damage at all. Like, they just don't have damage if you look, so I kind of understand Nocturne's build in that way, because Annie went Roa, she goes like Abyssal Roa or something like that, and then they have a Dr. Mundo who doesn't do all that much damage, and then their Varus, I think, is going the Rune and Turricane, and then right here, I just decided that, totally fire the Worth Cannons to kill Tibbers, right, guys? Totally worth, pause not. But, yeah, so you'll look at my build here. I went Lich Bane into Zhonya's. Zhonya's just because with someone like Nocturne, Varus, Annie, even Thresh, just like, kind of having the ability to fire off the Zhonya's seemed really, really good to me, because it allows me to get off another rotation of my combo, and since I'm not running DFG, I'm actually a little bit more about the sustained fight, getting off multiple chains of my combo as opposed to just blowing my load on one champion and then that being at the end of the fight. As well as I am super fed here, and so I'm getting a Void Staff because if they catch on to the fact that I'm super fed, then they're going to build a bunch of magic resist, which you can kind of already see from Dr. Mudu. He's got Spectre's Cowl. Annie went for the Abyssal right off the bat. She's just got the Negatron right now, but I want to get that Void Staff to kind of cut off any hope they have for cutting out my damage. People have been asking if I'm going to be doing any more guide videos. I always say I'm working on the guides. The problem is, though, that I want to make sure I'm getting. I don't want to make another guide that's not going to be really, really beneficial to you guys. I never want to make, like, I know some of these videos I put out are some of them are, just kind of commentaries to kind of keep you guys, entertained or give you a little bit of knowledge. But for my guide videos, if I'm going to be asking, you guys to like and share and favorite and really like go all out for my guide videos. I really want to make sure I'm providing the best content possible for you. So right there, I was able to just kind of dive all the way in and then Zonia's. So I stopped the brunt of the damage, and then I was able to fight again later. Unfortunately, of course, I did get stunned and hit by the tower and stuff like that, and I died. But it does allow my team to get inhibitor, so it was definitely worth trading 2 for their team and the inhibitor. So my team's gonna back off here, and I think someone dies here actually. No. So they decide to go check out what's going on with Baron, and then they go for the catch on Morgana. I pressed the wrong key there because I was going to walk to the edge of the blue side little den so I could hop over the wall, but I pressed the wrong key, and so I just was like, whatever, I'm just going to take the blue buff. And that was something I definitely needed because the cooldown reduction is super nice, and the mana regen is really, really nice because even with double Doran's Lich Bane, I still do have some mana issues. And because I am the Fizza. So I think we get Baron here, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, J4 was like, let's go do Dragon, and I picked away from it, and then I was like, no. Oh, right here. So this is where I just get a catch. This came back from when I was playing the DFG Fizz. This is basically what you do. But the thing is, what I like about normal Fizz here is that I can still kill someone with my combo. And I'm going to Zonies here in a second just because I don't want to have to deal with all this. I get the Morgana Black Shield as well, and I'm pretty much going to get blown up here anyway. I'm going to think in a second here. Oh, no, I just decided to, we kill the Nocturne pretty much instantly. So we get a nice little pick off Thresh, and then they tried to kind of force a fight off of it, but we already have such a big advantage that with that pick we're able to actually push to win the game. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like rating, comment on what you guys think. I know it's been a while since I put up a Fizz gameplay, so it was pretty good to do that. What do you guys think of the Lich Bane changes? What do you guys think of the Fizz changes? This was just me failing an attempt to try and get a Penta because I had a Quadra, and then I looked at the time. It's 12 seconds between Quadra and Penta, and I had about 4 seconds to go get Thresh after he came alive. So I figured I might as well give it a try. It's worth, sacrificing the KDA a little bit. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. New videos will be coming out soon, as well as be sure to check out my stream, twitch.tv/DoubleWinning. And as always, guys, stay classy and keep winning.